Hello students, welcome to Abhi Law, where law is simplified. This is your professor Dr. Ambarish R. Patnagire, and in our lecture series of the Juvenile Justice Act 2015, in the previous lecture, we were discussing chapter 5, Child Welfare Committee. We discussed the formation of the Child Welfare Committee and the procedure. Today, we are going to discuss the powers of the committee and the functions and the responsibilities of the committee. Okay, let's start with section 29. Which talks about powers of the committee. What are the powers of the committee? It is very, very simple to understand the power of the committee. Basically, the committee has all the authority regarding the protection and care of the child in need of care and protection, even for his treatment and development. That is the subsection 1 of section 29. What is the second power? Second power, which talks about subsection 2, the committee shall has been constituted for any area, and this committee, notwithstanding anything contained in any other law, for time being in force, but save as otherwise expressly provided in this act, have the power to deal exclusively with all the proceeding under this act relating to the children of need, care and protection. Now we will go to section 30. It talks about functions of the Child Welfare Committee. Functions and the responsibilities. There are 18 functions and responsibilities of a Child Welfare Committee which we are going to discuss. आइए हम देखते हैं कि ये 18 functions और जिम्मेदारी Child Welfare Committee की क्या क्या है. पहला जो function है कि it will take cognizance of the receiving child. When the child has been received, produced before it, immediately it will take cognizance. Or second, conducting inquiry in all issues relating the safety and protection of a child. Third, directing a child welfare officer or probationary officer or district child protection unit. Okay, they can give directions. Fourth, they can conduct inquiry for declaring a fit person of a CNCP, child in need of care and protection. 5, directing the placement of child in any institution. 6, ensuring caring, protection, appropriate rehabilitation and restoration of the child. Next, in any children home, wherever they need fit and wherever they find that is a fit place for him to stay. Next is 7, selecting, registering the institutions which will take care of the children. Okay, it might be residential and non-residential both, and what are the support that needs to be given to such institution. 8, they will conduct inspection, 2 inspection visits per month. That means per month they have to visit 2 institutions and they have to go and find out what are the facilities available, whether the children are taken care properly or not. Next, certifying and executing surrender deed of the parent. Before that, when the parent certifies and surrenders the child to them, they try to see that the family has been restored. They try to convince the parent. 10th, ensuring that all efforts made for restoration of abandoned child. अगर abandoned child मिला है, अगर गुम हुआ child मिला है, तो उसकी फैमिली को तलाश करने की वो पूरी कोशिश करेंगे. Next, declaration of orphan, abandoned, surrendered child legally fit for adoption. So, legally fit for adoption, these children are being declared by the CWC. Next, taking suo motu cognizance. If they come to know there is any child which needs care and protection, suo motu cognizance can take place. Taking action against sexually abused child and directing the police authority to take appropriate action against the accused. Next, dealing with cases referred by the board. Now, when the juvenile board refers the cases to TWC, they will take care of those cases. Next, coordinate with police and labor department and any other organization, especially regarding the welfare of the child, which the child has a need of care and protection. Next, in case of complaint of the abused child, any child care institution. The committee shall conduct an inquiry and give a direction. If there is any complaint regarding any institution that the child is getting abused, they will conduct the inquiry. The 17th is give appropriate legal services to these children, whatever is being needed. And last 18th is whatever functions are required, more prescribed according to this act, they can also be done by the Child Welfare Committee. I hope so. I have explained you the functions of the Child Welfare Committee and the powers of the CWC, section 29 and section 30. If you have understood what I have said and explained to you, please like the video, share with your friends, and don't forget, your subscription is our motivation. Don't forget to press the bell icon. And if you need that any other videos on prominent subjects or topics needs to be explained by me, please put your valuable comments at abhilawcomments@gmail.com. Thank you.